Welcome back to the Back 40 Firewood channel, and welcome to another Q&A video. I haven't done this for like over a month, I think. I think the last time I did this was before I went down to the Paul Bunyan show. So I wanted to come back on here and do a little Q&A video. For those of you who may not know what that is, it's where I take questions that were left in the comments of the last Q&A video, and I answer them in this video. I'm only going to do actually a couple questions this time because I have something else to go over. But if you do have a question that you ever would want to ask, this is your opportunity. If you're not on a live stream, or if I don't get to it in a comment of a video, leave your question on this video. And then in my next Q&A video, I might just pick out your question from the comments down below and answer that right here in the video. But first, what I wanted to do is I wanted to just remind everybody, if you haven't heard of the Pick Your Prize giveaway, I've partnered up with Vevor website, and I'll show you their website in a little bit. Vevor has all kinds of stuff on their website, and I partnered with them, and what I ended up getting off of the website is actually behind me, your first glimpse of the remodel of the little office live stream studio here. If you were on last Friday night's live stream, you knew that, or you found out that I ended up getting some industrial pipe shelving. And like I said, I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But what I wanted to do is just quick give you kind of like a rundown and kind of show you what all was involved with putting these shelves together. Again, I went to the Vevor website. I found these shelves. They were something that I wasn't really looking for when I went there. But I ended up getting them to kind of redo everything behind me here. So they came packaged up real nice. All the pieces were laid out. The instructions were in there. It came with all the hardware that you needed. Everything fit together real easy. It did take a little, tightening down, and it kind of took some planning to figure out where I wanted to mount these on the wall. So once I got everything off the old shelf and cleared out, what I was then able to do was I was able to kind of figure out the layout that I wanted. Got everything unpackaged, put everything together, put it up on the wall. Real simple, real easy. Again, the piping, I love the look of the industrial piping. So I'll kind of show you a little before and then a little after here in a little bit. But again, everything was super easy to put together, super easy to follow the instructions. And again, I kind of made a little modification. I kind of laid some of the shelving out a little bit different. And I actually have one more set of shelves to put up, but everything turned out great. It kind of went from being just a big cluttered, unorganized mess to kind of like still maybe a little bit too much. Maybe some people might think there's a lot of clutter going on my shelves, but that's the way I like it. I think they turned out looking really cool. Gives me more space, gives me more options to put things on the wall, on the shelves, and kind of just display a whole wide variety of all the stuff that I like to have here in the office and here in the Friday Night Live studio. So real quick, just want to show you a little bit of the Vevor website. You can see over there they've got all kinds of different categories of tools, material handling, automotive, arts and crafts, garden, lawn and garden, all kinds of stuff. And like I said, that's where I went over there, and I was looking for things to use out in the wood yard, and I ended up finding industrial pipe shelving. So the Pick Your Prize giveaway, go over to back40firewood.com. The link is in the description. Go on to the Vevor website, look around, explore a little bit, pick out two prizes, one that's $100 and less, and one that's $50 and less. On the Back 40 Firewood website, there's a form. You enter those two prizes, and then on Black Friday, we're going to be doing the giveaway. We're going to be having a drawing, random drawing, picking out a couple winners, a couple $100 winner, a couple $50 winners. We don't know yet for sure. I don't know how many winners, but we're picking out some winners. And so get your prizes entered. Again, go over there, check out the Vevor website, find something. I mean, there's tons of things to find. So go over there, check that out, and link is in the description to get registered for the Pick Your Prize giveaway coming up here in a few weeks on Black Friday. All right, so now on to the Q&A part of this video. And I only picked out a few questions from the last video just because I wanted to cover the shelving and the giveaway and all that stuff. So I only have 3 questions. But again, if you have questions, leave them in the comments for the next video. So the first question is from Ben N. New sub here. Well, thank you very much for subscribing and appreciate you being part of the Back 40 Firewood channel. What all equipment do you use for your operation? Any favorites? The equipment I use, let's see. I've got the log splitter, the Wolf Ridge, 28-ton compact commercial log splitter. I've got the Japa 315 firewood processor, which we have another question coming up on here in a little bit. I have the Coyote CK2610 tractor. I've got 3 chainsaws, Stihl, 180, 291, and the 500i. And I kind of like using everything. I mean, of the chainsaws, my favorite is the 500i. But as far as everything else in the operation, I kind of like that variety of using, using the tractor to take a log over by the splitter, bucking it up, splitting it, maybe taking a smaller log to the Japa. So I don't really have a favorite of all the different types of equipment, but I just like using them all and just enjoy everything I have. But the chainsaw 500i would be the favorite there. All right, the next question from David. Do you ever get wood that is too far gone, rot, to be able to sell? If so, what do you do with it? Or do you just throw it in the boiler? Yeah, so there was a time when everything I had, no matter what the condition, well, I mean, if it was crumbling apart, dry rot, or crumbling apart rotted, I would, I wouldn't bother with it. But for the most part, if it's getting to that point where it's kind of getting the dry rot or the rot, I would still burn it. However, in the past few years, now that I've gotten far enough ahead, I have kind of become a little more selective. So now if something is kind of too far gone, I'll throw it in a big pile in the ditch, and then during the winter, once we get snow on the ground, we don't need a burning permit. So once we get snow cover, I'll go back there and have a big bonfire like during the middle of winter and just kind of burn up all the junk. But like I said, there was a time when before I was caught up in my supply and far enough ahead, I would burn pretty much anything. If it burned, it was going in the boiler. And the last question here is from Stanley Keith. He's asked this before, I think, and there may be a few people wondering. His question is, who owns the Japa 315 firewood processor? Did you buy it from that person, or do you have to give it back? So I'm going to be doing a video covering this very topic. And I don't want to give too much away on that video about what that video is about, but I'll give you a hint and you'll probably be able to figure it out. I do not own the Japa. However, one of you watching could, or anyone could. So the Japa is still owned by Metza Machines. Bob Nelson loaned it to me as a demo unit to try it out, to demo it. And so I don't own it, but it is going to be available. Actually, it is available right now, I believe, on the Metza Machine website. I believe it is available for purchase. So if you are interested, if you are looking for a 315, a one-of-a-kind, the only Japa 315 firewood processor like it in the world, and I'll explain why that is in the upcoming video. But if you are looking to own the Japa, you could. I do not, but like I said, that doesn't mean you could. So there's a big spoiler alert about what will be coming up here in a video soon covering the Japa. But yeah, I don't own it. So anyway, I think that'll do it for this Q&A video. Kept it kind of short. I didn't, like I said, it's been a month, so I just went back and grabbed a couple comments. But If you have a question that you would like to ask me and you don't get a chance to come on the live streams, or the live streams are too crazy and busy, leave your question right down in the comments of this video. And I'm hoping to do these Q&A videos like every other week. So I'll pick out your question. Maybe. I can't guarantee that I'll answer all the questions, but I'll pick out some questions, some comments, and I will answer them in the next Q&A video. So don't forget, go over, check out the Vevor website. Check out the Pick Your Prize giveaway. Link is in the description. Get entered. Get ready to win. It's going to be fun. There's a lot of stuff over there. Again, check out their website. And like I said, I went there looking for one thing, and I ended up with what's behind me here, which turned out really great. So that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, this little Q&A video with half of it being the giveaway and the shelving and all that fun stuff. So we'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.
I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting